Are you trying to channel your spirit guides? Please watch this video before you do so, because there are some warnings that I would like to leave you with. So when your guides incarnate here with you on earth, some of them are contracted to be with you your entire life, and some of them are only contracted to be with you during a certain period of your life where you're learning a certain soul lesson. I want you to know that your guides are not the be-all end-all. Don't necessarily emulate them, or don't think that they are omnipotent gods. Yes, they're in a different dimension. Usually it's a higher dimension, a higher frequency dimension. Yes, they can impart wisdom on you. Yes, they are with you to assist you. But your guides incarnated in their dimension to learn their own soul lessons as well. So they also have their own limitations. So remember that. Okay, if your guide tells you something and it doesn't necessarily resonate with you, it doesn't mean that you always have to 100% listen to them and that they're always 100% absolutely right. Be aware of absolute truth. Everybody has their own version of what truth is. Your job is to listen to your intuition and figure out what it is for you, what's best for you. A lot of the times your guides will tell you advice that you do need to hear and that you do need to listen to, but you're just not ready for it yet. And so you will feel that resistance. But sometimes your guides might just give you advice that isn't necessarily the path that you should take. Okay, so I don't want you to just throw away your power and give it all to your guides and think that they're always 100% right and that you just should obey them. Don't have that kind of relationship with your guides. They're there to help you, they're there to assist you, but they're not there to be a tyrant to you. Also, be warned. You could think that you're talking to your guides, but it actually could be a lower dimensional being disguising itself as your guide and giving you the wrong advice. I've heard stories about this. Or you could be talking to someone that passed over, so their deceased spirit, and taking their advice. But just because that they're a spirit and on the other side, it doesn't mean that they necessarily have your highest good in mind. They're going through their own soul lessons, and they might be using you in order to go through their own spiritual path, but it could be to your detriment. So just be very aware of the quality of the message that you're receiving when you're communicating with your guides. You should never feel forced. You should never feel judged. You should never feel pressured. You should never feel like they're evoking fear in you. Their messages should be backed by love, by support. They should be balanced in their quality. They should be non-judgmental, neutral, and they should be a very soft energy, not an energy of forcing or manipulating whatsoever. So if you feel that, it's probably not your guides. So make sure that you really work on your discernment when you start communicating with beings in other dimensions, so that you can know who it is that you're communicating with, what their vibration is. I hope that this helps you guys, and have fun on your journeys communicating with your higher beings. Bye.